I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about Call of Duty Warzone 2 update. Makes loadout weapons way cheaper. Activision and Infinity Ward issued a new update for Call of Duty Warzone 2 that significantly lowers the cost of loadout weapons from buy station. Call of Duty Warzone 2 has received a new update as of December 19th, 2022, today, that significantly reduces the price of loadout weapons when purchasing from buy stations, just like its predecessor, Call of Duty 2, or Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty Warzone 2 is now a live service game that is designed to receive frequent updates from the development team. Oftentimes, these updates are implemented to address fans' feedback, balancing issues and bugs, but sometimes they make more substantial gameplay changes. On December 14th, Activision released the big Season 1 Reload update for Call of Duty Warzone 2. Among other things, the big update added some new game modes for fans to try out, including... Okay, we're just going to skip that part because, that was just embarrassing. The most notable change in the Call of Duty Warzone 2 December 19th update is the lower cost of primarily loadout weapons from buy stations. Prior to the update, it cost a whopping $5,000 to buy a loadout weapon from a buy station, which many felt was ridiculously high. After all, reviving a teammate in Call of Duty Warzone 2 only costs $4,000, and that is far more significant, especially with how the Battle Royale has less emphasis on loadouts in general when compared to the first game. Upon downloading the update, Call of Duty Warzone 2 primary loadouts will now only cost $2,500. Did they meant to do that, or was that just like, are they trolling? They cut it in half. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, let's go here. Our update for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 just went live with several fixes and changes. Read the updated patch notes here. Let me see. Anything else? No, okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine. That's as far as we want to go. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. It's now, I don't know if they lowered the cost of reviving a teammate. They didn't. It doesn't say if they changed the cost of reviving a teammate, because that's interesting that they cut down the price for loadouts from 5,000 to 200 or $2,500. Basically, literally a 50% decrease from, because I guess people were not really too happy with the ground loot they were getting, and then trying to find, I had a lot of people complaining, a lot of content creators, a lot of gamers complaining about finding $5,000, finding money in Warzone 2. So to barely find, almost $10,000 to get one loadout and to revive one, a teammate once, that just seems completely outrageous. Now the price is only $2,500. That's basically in half. We'll see if they stay at that price, or maybe another update they lower that price even more, or is that about right? Because in a sense, I wouldn't be surprised if a year from now that instead of 2,500 it'll probably go down to 2,000. I would not be surprised if it goes down to 2,000, and maybe they even lower the cost of reviving a teammate, because like I said, I'm hearing a lot of complaints about finding money in Warzone 2. And now that they maybe, I don't know if they made loot easier to find, or they kind of buffed if they buffed the ground loot, but they definitely helped out a lot of players, at least get be able to purchase their loadout a lot easier. You know, instead of 5,000, it's gonna hit a lot of people. I don't know if this is like such a, you know, people are. I'm pretty sure people will notice it very quickly, even if they don't read, you know, the updated patch notes and stuff like that. If you're playing the game, you would definitely notice. You know, before, you know, yesterday, you know, trying to buy a loadout for 5,000, and then today you're like, hold on, what? 2,500. You know, some people may think that that's just like a holiday special or something like that. But hopefully they keep this price in and maybe even think about lowering it to $2,000. But that would be pretty cool. But let me know your opinion of this. Do you think this is a great idea, or do you think maybe they should have just buffed loot on the ground and buffed the ground loot instead of cutting the price in half from 5,000 to $2,500? I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about Call of Duty Warzone 2 update makes loadout weapons way cheaper from $5,000 yesterday to $2,500. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.